Continuing on, so with these two groups on the scene, Pilgrims and the Puritans, this led to religious tensions between the two groups, and it led to violence in the colonies. Eventually, in the year of 1637, it led to the, forgive me, because I can't never pronounce these Native Americans' names, but it led to the Pequot War, which lasted up till about 1638 when the treaty was signed. So it was from 1636, and I believe the war itself lasted until 1637, and the treaty was signed in 1638. Don't quote me on that. Do your own research. But this war was fought between the people of the Pequot tribe, or the Pequot people, against a coalition of English settlers from the Massachusetts Bay, Puritans, Connecticut, Shaybrook colonies, and the Native American allies, the, forgive me, Narragansett and the Mohegan tribe. And eventually they eliminated the Pequot people, I don't know. But that never happened on Thanksgiving. That happened in that happened in 1637. The Pilgrims had the first Thanksgiving in 1621, and the Puritans didn't come in the scene until 1630. So when people say, oh, it's called, people call Thanksgiving Thanksgiving, that's the farthest thing of the truth, and the very foundation of why the Pilgrims had Thanksgiving was to be thankful for what they had, because they lost half of their people and God delivered them to a new land. They became separate to be able to worship. There is nothing wrong about that. And then people will say it was pagan. How is it pagan if they wanted to worship the God of Christ? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand where people are coming from. They're circulating this lie, and a lot of people are bewitched. Like the Galatians says, oh, silly Galatians, who have bewitched you? A lot of people are being bewitched by doctrines of devils and being enticed and being led astray. And through the lust of knowledge, we are, like I said, enticed and drawn away from the truth. And so I just wanted to share that. You can do your own research on it. I really advise people to do their own research. Mind you, the 13 colonies was established in 1607. So there was already people here before the Pilgrims, and slaves were here in 1619. So I'm just giving you guys a rough time period of what happened. In the result of all of that, there was also the King Philip Wars, which that was a war fought between the Native Americans, because the Native Americans wanted to, there was some Native Americans that was in defense of the Pilgrims, and there was some Native Americans, of course, that they wanted to stop the English colonization, rightfully so. But the whole time, the Pilgrims, they had help from the Native Americans. There was never a Thanksgiving killing. There was never a Thanksgiving massacre. There was no bloodshed. Thanksgiving was just that, Thanksgiving. And there are people out here trying to change the foundation of that into a lie. And that's not healthy. The devil is the father of lies. As John 4:4 says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And those Puritans came over here, and they came and they slaughtered, they took, they like I said, they stole. We have to judge them by the fruit, and by the fruit we should know who people are. So I just wanted to share that, do their own research, and this is just a brief overview. And I also got to share this, because in the first years of the Mayflower, in the first few years, they had negotiated peace treaties with the local Native American tribes. So, I mean, I know, I think people just want to be angry. People just want to be mad. People just want a reason to just be mad. But the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, and the truth will set you free. So I just wanted to share that. Of course, there's always two sides of the story, but I mean, I even looked up the Wampanoag people in the Mohegan and their history with the English, and they were parted. Like I watched a video where they had like this annual thing of the Wampanoag people, and it was interesting because I was like, man, they look black, like they look black like me. So it was interesting. But yeah, that's all I want to do. I might chop this up into 2 segments, but thank you for listening. Peace. God bless.